Hello everyone and welcome. We are here, we are live, we are ready to go, and we are once again in Reentry, a space flight simulator. So this is, for those people that are new to the game and maybe didn't catch the first couple of streams, this is a space simulator that is meant to emulate real-world spacecraft. The past couple of streams we were working mostly with the Mercury spacecraft, but today we are going to be in the Gemini spacecraft. We're here in the commander's seat. We have our pilot here beside us, and we are sitting atop, here it is, the mighty Titan rocket, getting ready to go into orbit. And what we're doing is we are going through the campaign mode that's built into this game. And we're doing the very first mission, which is entitled A New Spacecraft. This is meant to be the first flight of Gemini. And at the conclusion of the last stream, let's get back to here, we went through sort of our interior inspection checklist, and now we're just about set to go through our next checklist, which is the battery checklist that we do at T-minus 50 minutes. We are now 1 hour and just about 23 minutes from launch, so why don't we just time warp to that 50-minute mark and continue on with our checklist and try and get this baby up into the air. And I'm not 100% sure whether it's going to stop for us or not automatically. It just might. And if not, we're going to go through and do what we're supposed to do anyway. One of the things I have trouble with is going through and racing ahead and not waiting for our mission control cues to kind of keep me going. But I tell you, the more I play this game, the more fun with it I am having. And I will say as well that I have gone through the Gemini Academy, their tutorials, and in fact, I went through them twice, and I went through the Reentry one 3 times to really try and get a feel for how that's supposed to work. Okay, let's get started here. We are on the battery checklist. That's going to be pretty much, I think, from the pilot seat, because this is where all our battery stuff is. So we make sure that our main battery, we want to test it. So main battery 1 test. So the way you do that is by putting this selector onto test. And you can see there's 0 volts there. And then we put it onto test, and we make sure that there's some voltage there. So we've done main battery test, then we turn it back off. You don't want to have both of these. These batteries are standby batteries that are in the capsule. Our main power source is going to be through fuel cells, which we already have, I believe, powered up here. So this is just to make sure that our batteries are good. Okay, let's test number 2. Number 2 looks good. Oh, I guess I should be checking these off as I'm doing this. Test number 3, it looks good. And test number 4. It looks good as well. Okay. And I think I went through all of this. Voltmeter select to common. That's the C. That is now selected to the common bus, and it's reading, I don't know, what's that, about 26 volts there. And then we're supposed to do the fuel check in T-minus 45 minutes. So that's another 5 minutes from now. Oh, checklist complete. All right. Maybe I'll wait for my cues here. Roger, timescale to T-minus 40. See, this is what I mean. I got ahead of it. Now it's telling me to do the battery check and the fuel check. Okay. Roger, let's complete the battery check at T-minus 50 minutes. Use the run feature to complete the battery checklist. Okay, so I'm going to just fake going through the battery checklist again, because I'm really bad for that. And then I'm also, at the same time, it did talk about the next checklist, which is the fuel checklist. We'll add that on to the bottom. All right, so we're going to fake going through this. Just going to hit check all the time. Oh, this is... Hang on. Did I get to... Okay, checklist complete. Proceed with fuel cell. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm messing this up again. The best thing I... No. Fuel check. Okay, let's do fuel check. Oh, fuel cell checks. I'm a dope. Okay. Not fuel, fuel cells. So let's go through the fuel cell check. Okay. I can do this. Check this off. Okay. Fuel cell 1A on, B on, C on, 2A on, 2B on, and 2C on. There are 3 fuel cells, and each of them have 3 stacks. We just turn those on. Turn the volt selector to 1A. There's voltage there. 1B, I'm assuming, is the next one. 1C. And there's voltage there. 2A, 2B, and 2C. Good, good, good. Always in a rush. Shouldn't be in a rush. And, oh, I'm doing this probably a little early too, but that's okay. Put it back onto the common bus. And now we are turning our fuel cells off again. I guess we were just checking to make sure they're okay. Okay. Off, 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 and off. All right. Done. Now we're probably back at Roger. Fuel check. Run the features completed in the fuel. I did that. Checklist complete. We are preparing for squib and abort test. Please proceed with the checklist when ready for the test. Request the squib and abort test using the comms menu. Roger. Roger, we'll start the squib and abort checklist. Use the run feature and complete the squib and abort checklist. Okay, there. Now it has told me to do it. I think I'm feeling safe to do it. To be or not to be. So let's see here. Squib and abort checklist. That's to be done at 40 minutes. Now let's see. What time are we at? We're at 45 minutes. So I'm going to relax a little bit. Squibs are, by the way, over on the commander's side. So we'll pop over here. Take a look at that. One of the things you'll find out as we go through Mercury here is that there is a lot. It looks tons more complicated, and it kind of is, because what they've done is they've given you so much more control, and there's also more systems involved than there was in the Mercury spacecraft. But they've given the astronauts control of almost everything. And so that's why there's so many buttons. Well, with Mercury, so much of it was controlled by mission control. Okay, let's time warp a little bit, get to that 40-minute mark, and do what I'm supposed to do. Again, it's up here. Okay, we're just about there. Okay, so we have to make sure that our squib batteries are off. Oh, that's on the other side. Always the battery stuff's over here. And these are the squib batteries here. They are not in the off position, so we'll make sure those are off. These are the batteries that do all the pyrotechnics, that separate stages and do all that kind of stuff for us. Voltmeter to S1, so that is squib battery 1. It should be 0 volts, yep. And now put squib battery 1 to UMD. That's down. And there is now voltage there. So we're just checking to make sure that there is voltage here. We're not actually putting them on. I think that's what we're doing. And number 3, indicate that there are 24 volts. Oh, greater than 24 volts. Yeah, it's greater than 24 volts. And now we're going to turn these off. So squib battery 1 off, squib battery 2 off. Voltmeter should display 0 volts. Okay, I'll buy that. Sure. Voltmeter to S2. Oh! That's what, 0 volts, that is true. And then, check that off. Battery 1 to UMB. Battery 1 to 2 to UMB. I don't think I was supposed to do battery 3 before. It's greater than 24 volts, that is very true. Okay, and then put it back on the common bus. Verify we are more than 24 volts. We are. Verify abort indicator lights are extinguished. Yeah, that is one of them on this side. And one of them tucked up here on that side. They are extinguished. Request squib abort test from the blockhouse. Okay, so we press C. I haven't been asked to do a radio check yet, so I'll do that when I ask to do it. But right now, I'm not supposed to do a squib abort test. Now, is that one of these? Abort. Yeah, abort and squibs test. Okay. Verify test is successful and abort lights are illuminated. Oh yeah, they are. See that? On the prompt. Good. Start full internal power checklist at T-minus 15 minutes. So that's a little bit of a ways away. Okay, Fibonacci 1. That's the name of my spacecraft. I, of course, named it. Starting abort and squib compatibility test. Oh, I already did that. Squib test complete. Okay, abort and squib test completed successfully. Checklist complete. Roger, we will switch to internal power at T-minus 15 minutes. Walk through the briefing in the mission pad and use timescale if you like. So, Roger, will do. So I guess they just want us to look at this. So, turning on a bunch of batteries, a bunch of fuel cells. Doesn't look too complicated. Okay. So let's get ourselves to 15 minutes. You know, I keep pushing the time warp buttons for KSP. They're very different than the numpad buttons. Or not the numbers at the top of the... Not the numpad. Oh, stop for us. Okay, Fibonacci, we are ready to switch to full internal power. Complete the checklist using the run feature. Okay. So now they do want us to do that. So run. All right, full internal power. Looking at batteries. So let's again back over to our pilot seat. Main battery 1 on. Main battery 2 on. Main battery 3. Battery 4. Squib battery 1 on. 2 on. 3 on. There we go. Fuel cell 1A on. C, 2A, 2B, 2C. It's turning on the power for section 1. That's our first fuel battery. And you can see the voltage indicators jumping for 1A, 1B, and 1C. And then I'm assuming number 2 goes on too. Yeah. So we can actually see all 6 voltages here as well as the voltage that's on the main DC bus. All at the same time, which is nice. We have to now switch to internal power. Back over to our commander seat. And make the switch to internal power. Okay, I'm assuming that just happened. Run the pre-flight checklist in T-minus 5 minutes. Okay, switching to internal power. Checklist complete. Roger, prepare to run the pre-flight checklist at T-minus 5 minutes. I'm going to just trust myself and just go there. Yeah, this is a fun game. It's more fun. We're going through all the checklists, so hopefully once this gets flying. But it is a fun game. I'm honestly having a lot of fun with it. 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's get to that. Looking up here. Oh. Stopped automatically. Roger, prepare to run the pre-flight checklist at T-minus 5 minutes. Roger. Okay, we'll do it. Running through the checklist. Monitoring the platform alignment towards... Okay, yeah. Oh, I haven't done that yet. Okay, pre-flight. We already turned on all these batteries, so it's probably just going to blow through all this. It did. Okay, turning on the computer. Computer is down here. I love the computer. It's a lot of fun to play with. But anyway, you first start by just turning it on. And then we got to go over here. This is the actual interface that you interact with the computer with. And we have to turn that on. Squib boost insert arm. Kidoki. Arming. And then we have to arm the squib retro rockets. These would be the retro rockets that you would normally fire when you're ready to come back down for your descent, but you want to have them armed right now in case you need to go through an abort. We are turning on our coolant pumps. Turning on pump A, pump B, turning on the fans for both of us would be nice, wouldn't it? It says 1 and 2. Horizontal scanner. Turn it to, I guess that says primary. There's our scanner light saying it's scanning. The scanner's what looks for the horizon. It's not going to work until we're actually in space, but I guess they want it on for now. Verify OBC self-checks. I'm not sure what that is. I feel good, so I'm going to say those are verified. The ejection D-rings. Are they on? I don't know. They are. That's right there. We want to verify they're there. With the Gemini spacecraft, if you have to abort on the pad or at a low altitude, you actually pull these ejection sheets and you get shot up through the capsule. So we want these ready and available. And now we're going to push our computer start. Whoops, I pushed the wrong button. Computer start button. And we will start. I got to get through this checklist. We're under 4 minutes now. So the computer is now starting. You can see our light is green. Also notice that over here, that's what it's talking about, that this nav ball is reorienting itself for our, and this takes a little bit of time. Monitoring the platform alignment towards the planned launch azimuth on the FDIA is crucial. The FDIA is this. That doesn't feel right. Or maybe it is. No, maybe it is. No, it is. We're pointed at the sky. That makes sense. Yeah, that's right. Roger. Countdown proceeding as planned. Start the following the ascent checklist. Oh, wait. No, I've still got to go through this. Still got to go through this. We got to go. 2 minutes. Got less than 3 minutes. Okay, here, go. Put this on ascent. Why do they give us so little time? Guess they're not expecting you to talk about it. Put this on rate command. That is for manual control. Turn on the OAMS. That is the maneuvering thruster system. Turning on RCS, which actually is not RCS like it is in KSP, but I'll get to that in a second because I really do need to kind of get this done. We are going to get our computer set up with 7 and 2. This is a memory address that will read out what our current inertial velocity is. And now we perform our radio check. So back to here. Radio check. Radio check. Radio check. Radio check. Where's the radio check? Radio check. Reading you 5x5. Okay, double check the platform is aligned. Sure, I guess it is. And keep a hand on that D-ring. Yeah, we got this. Don't wait to see that Earth horizon again. Can't wait to see that Earth horizon again. Okay. At minus 30 seconds, we start the... What time is it? We're not there yet. Okay. So, the ascent checklist. We're okay. We're okay. I don't know. For a minute there, I thought things were getting ahead of me. The ascent checklist is really just a list of things to monitor. Back. Let's turn that off. We did that. And here's our ascent checklist. Verify the platform alignment. Seems okay. We're pointing up. That seems right. You know, it seems bright in here. I don't know if other people are seeing it, so I'm going to actually turn the lights down a bit. So I do, it's way up here behind the seats. There it is. Keep that down. Okay. At T-minus 10 seconds, the computer mode ASC. Oh yes, then that light turns on is what it's telling me. And then at ignition, monitor engines 1 and 2. Okay. So we're just about there. We're 30 seconds from launch. Yep. This thing makes a lot of noise. These are... We actually can monitor the fuel in the boosters. These are engines 1 and 2. We'll briefly see them light up as those engines ignite. And then they'll go off again. And...
9, 8,
let's light this
7,
candle. This
6,
is it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
There we go. Okay, engines are on. The engine 2, which is our second stage, is on standby. We have liftoff. Roger. Verify clocks are running. Yeah, I should do that. Yes, our mission clock is running. That's a lot of shaking. I hate that creaking noise it makes.
We got a roll program. Run your roll.
Rolling.
Good lift all day.
But now over here, we should be able to push readout. It gives us our velocity. I think? I don't know what units that are in. I have to look it up. Okay. Computer is running. That's good because it's what's doing our thingy here. Add ignition. Monitor the engines. Lift off. Whoa, whoa. Entering abort mode 1 and 2. What?
50 seconds. You're looking good, 8.
Oh, okay. So that means that we can actually stow away. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. I guess it's just different about monitor, computer start and clocks are running. Did that. Monitor fuel and altitude. Okay, which is altitude. Oh, let's ride this Titan into orbit. We're just at 40,000 feet now. Fuel is being consumed in our primary booster. I did that. At 75,000 feet, we stow the D-ring. So we're almost there. Titan 2 gave the roughest ride, did it? Okay. I like that we can at least see the fuel. Yep, okay, so that's our cue to abort or toggle the D-rings. So put those away because we don't want to actually eject anymore. I think that'd probably kill us. Preparing for staging, yep. Now this staging happens automatically, but then after that, we're the ones in charge of the staging. So again, it's going to stage. We're going to see this light. I think it goes red. And then we're on to our second motor. Okay, should be any moment now. See, the fuel's almost empty. Okay, there we go. There goes stage 2. And now we're on our second stage. And to give people a bit of a look, this is what we look like now. Second stage, and this is what's going to carry us right to orbit. Looking at that horizon, yeah. Okay. Roger. We have a good visual of Earth. Spacecraft seems to be okay. Roger, you're doing great. Again, we can go over here. No, that we don't have to, and push this readout. I should look up when this is all done. What speed? What speed do you think that is? Probably some sort of feet per second with some decimal places. I don't know. I don't know. That's what that's supposed to be. Alright, still got lots to go. We got time to look that up. I'm going to look up what that speed is. So what we do is we open this up, and at the bottom of our checklist, it tells us what all of those numbers are that we put into those. So it's total speed, inertial velocity, in feet per second. No decimal places. So right now, we just, when I push the button, 14,284 feet per second. Cool, okay. Still lots of fuel left. Still lots to go. I'm gonna put this in the center column view here. Get everything. Because we're the ones that are gonna have to separate the spacecraft when time comes. Let's look out the window. But we're starting to pitch down. This will actually pitch down below the horizon. Let's see it here. As it goes for that orbital insertion. Where are the snacks? I believe there is fuel aboard. Alright, so again, here's our fuel here. You can kind of see it hiding, but we got some stuff to do. Let's check that off. Okay, we should see that this light here illuminates once our stage dies. We'll separate the spacecraft light.
Roger, Seco.
Roger, Seco. Okay, we are lit up, and this is our cue. These flip up, and then this is our button. We're the ones that separate the spacecraft. There we go. Just lost our booster. Illuminated. Spacecraft push. I did that. Jettison the fairing. The fairing is what protects all our antennas, so we have to get rid of that. Boom. I can see the cover 90 seconds to the horizon scanner. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the cover just came off. Aaron's saying he can see it. Can you really see it, Aaron? I don't believe you. But it takes a minute and a half to get the horizon. Let's get back to here. And that's... I think this scanner light... I don't know, whatever. Little light might come on. Let's close these guys. We don't need that no more. We jettison the fairing. Enable OAMS on. There we go. IVs to IVIs 0. Oh yes, I'll get to that. Okay. Oh, let's read what it says here. Enable OAMS and 0 the forward and back section of the IVIs. Press Roger when complete. So let's explain that. Another cool feature of the spacecraft is this indicates your delta V in feet per second in 3 different directions: forward, left and right, and up and down. And the numbers indicate how far off are you from your predicted values. And right now, it's saying that we are 2 feet per second off of our ideal orbit, and that we should go backwards. We should go aft. That's what the little green light is there. And this is just like KSP. This has full attitude thrusters, and the attitude controls, not the attitude controls, I'm sorry, the directional controls are IK for up and down, J and L for left and right, and H and N for forward and backwards. So I need to go backwards a little bit, so I think this should work. Yep. There we go. So I've zeroed that out. Unfortunately, I put in a little bit, so I got to go a little bit to the right. There we go. And now we've zeroed those out. So that's a Roger. We're in our orbit that we want to be in. We weren't off by much. Complete the insertion checklist and using the run feature. Okay, so we've done that. I've separated the fairing. Yep. Okay. So insertion checklist. Insertion checklist. Insertion. Add that on. Okay. Whew. All right. Run this feature. Yeah, running the checklist. Okay, so on insertion, we are to put the squib boost insertion to safe. So these are just turning off squibs we just don't need anymore. The retro squibs should be turning off because we shouldn't be turning these on again until we're ready to make our retrograde burn to descend back down. Sequence light test. This is actually my favorite thing. It never highlights it, so I had to actually hunt for it. But it's right here. It's this switch here. And you can turn it to amber. And everything turns amber. It's just make sure, I guess, all the bulbs are working, right? And then you can also turn it to, what was the right switch? To red and green, which is at the bottom. And everything that's a red light goes red. And everything that's a green light goes green. Again, just to make sure those lights work. Okay, check that off. Secondary O2 shut off. Oh, that's over here. Okay, turn that off. Secondary oxygen, I guess. Interior light circuit breakers as required. I guess that's just adjusting the interior lights to what you like. So I'll take that. Control lights as required. Okay, and a lot of stuff just went by there. Oh, we got some antenna stuff to do. So we got to put this antenna on adapt. Not sure what that means. This one off. And main batteries, yep. We turn off our main batteries now. These are the batteries. So just to explain the batteries, in the... They call it the adapter. I'm going to try not... You can see our antennas now below us. In here are where the fuel cells are, and these are our primary means of electricity right now. But in the capsule itself are batteries. And once we lose the adapter at the back, when we go to reentry, we're going to lose our fuel cells, and that's why we have these batteries. But these batteries are really there for reentry, so we just turn them all off. But our fuel cells are still going over there. AC power source to IGS. Not sure what that is, but we'll do that. Again, secondary oxygen off on the other side. Control power OMS off. So we're going to turn the OMS off. So this is in case we accidentally bump into this stick. We will not be, you know, adjusting the craft at all. And we're going to close off the propellant valves. We're also closing off the RCS. Now, RCS actually stands for return control system, not reaction control system. The RCS is what you use to control the vessel after you have lost the adapter. So while you're going on to reentry. Computer mode to catch up. There we go. We'll look at that in just a little bit. And at T plus 30 minutes, request a radiator temperature check. Okay. I'll just ignore that for now. All right. Verify the computer is on catch-up. It is. I just did that. And that the auxiliary tape load indicator light is green. So,
Roger, DCS.
Right now, the computer is loading a program. The programs are stored on tape. And this little light is green. Can't run the computer until that light goes out. We have to wait for the computer to be done. DCS update brief. Time to burn. 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 33 seconds. And the delta V is 87.18 feet per second. I guess that's our retrograde. Oh, no. I'm not sure what we're doing. Oh, we have... Okay. We're going to do a burn. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. This is fun. I love this. Okay. So, we have to do a burn. We have to write down all these numbers for our burn. So, let's do that. So, we do that by going into control, going into mission tools, and getting a data form. And what we want is our catch-up maneuver pad. All right. So, this is going to be a maneuver that we're going to do. So, we got to write in some information, and then we're got to put this information into the computer. So, this maneuver is going to be... Oh, we're going to circularize at periapsis. Nice. So we should write this down, the purpose of it. And unfortunately, I have to write this down this way. Come on, pen. Oh, did I make a mistake? I did. There. Why? Pen. Is it me, or is that, like, just completely illegible? I don't know why this is not coming out. PE circularization? I've never had this. I'll try and figure this out. Let's see if I can... There's also... I can put it on the number 0. A 0 should go there. Oh, at least that's legible. That's the important part. So this is going to be the time of our burn. It's right here. Time of ignition is 00110. 001... Oh, shoot. Erase. One... I don't know why the regular pen doesn't work. 1, 0. And then 03339. So 0 is already there. 3, 3, 3, and 9. So what this is of the mission time, according to the mission clock right here, of our burn. It's going to be at the 1 hour, 10 minutes, 33 seconds. See, it does tell you that here. And then this is decimals of seconds. Okay, we did that. We are doing the X. So that is 90872. 9 0 8 7 2. And this is the delta V of the burn in the X or forward direction. And this, I'm assuming, is in feet per second. We'll look that up in just a little bit. The Y component of the burn is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, all zeros, so that's cool. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then the Z component, we do have is 9, 0. Oh, wait, the 9's negative. That's right, 9's are negative. So this is negative 87.2 feet. So we're going to go burn backwards. And then, sorry, what was the other one? That 9's a negative, so that's like almost nothing. 9. Bunch of zeros. 0, 0, 0. And 5. Took me a while to figure out that you can just select numerals like that. It's a bit too dark. Okay. Okay, I can turn up the lights. Let's do that. Sorry about that. That's super bright now. Is that better? Hopefully that's a little better. 90005. BT, this is the burn time of 0, 4, 3. And 5, 9. So burn time of 43.59 seconds. Then we have NAs. I'm glad they're NAs because I don't even know what that is. Altitude. This is what our hopeful altitude is going to be at the end of all of this, that we will have an apoapsis. Let's get this set. Of 0, 0, or apogee, I really should say, because we are over the Earth. 7 and 3.7. So hopefully by the end of this, we'll have an apogee of 73.7 nautical miles and a perigee of the same. 0, 0, 7, 3, and 7. Okay, so we got all of our relevant data down. How are you changing the digits? Thank you. That's a very good question. I am just using the mouse wheel to change the digits. I'm wondering if my pen will be better now too. So let's put this on pen. Is this? No, the pen's messed up. I don't know why. I've never had that. I don't know if that has to do with the stream or not. Okay, we got in our relevant data. Let's see. Computer is at catch up. Okay, we are uplinking an OBC update with your target parameters of the new circular orbit. The burn will take place at perigee in about 58 minutes and 37 seconds. Roger, we'll prepare for circularization burn at the next perigee passing in about 58 minutes and 31 seconds. That's already old, I'm sure. Roger, if you feel too pressured, the burn can take place at apogee passing on the next orbit. Just follow the circularization checklist manual. I will. Okay, you know the drill. Verify OBC cores and reference circular orbit checklist. Okay, so we'll do that. Burn will start at PE and will lower apogee. Keep an eye on time to perigee. I will prepare for the burn. Let me know when it's 5 minutes to the burn and enable OAMS. Okay. Roger, powering the controls for OAMS. Oh, I'm not ready for that yet. Oh, I'm ahead. Okay, I'm ahead. Stop. Okay, so what I need to do is verify these numbers. Ah! Periapsis is a generic term, while perigee refers specifically to the Earth. That's the difference between periapsis and perigee. And since we are in orbit about the Earth, I don't know, should say perigee. But you can have paraloon for the moon and I don't know what, perihelion for the sun. Okay, let's verify these numbers. Now, I'm not 100% sure. Did they put the numbers in for us? So we can check that. So these numbers on the side are the memory address locations for this information. So what I should do is clear this. Go to 01, which is the memory address for the first part of the time of the burn, and hit readout. Oh, they put that in automatically for us. Okay, I thought I was going to have to put that in. Okay, let's verify then 02, make sure all these numbers are right, that nobody at Mission Control messed this up. 02 is 33.39, true. Okay, clear that. The Delta VX, which is 25, read that one out, is 9087.0. See, that's wrong. See that? I have a 2, they have a 1. So we're going to fix that by simply typing it in. Now, I've already typed in the 25. The cursor just moves along. You can't see it, but right now it's on this digit because I already put in the 25. So I should be able to press 9. There's no way to advance the cursor. 0, 8, 7. So those are the same. And then when I press 2, this one should change to a 2. And then I'm going to press enter to enter in that data because their data was not right. Okay, let's verify. I don't think it would have been a big difference anyway, but whatever. 26 readout is all zeros. That's correct. Clear. And 27 readout is 9000.5, which is almost nothing. It's negative 0.5 feet per second, half a foot per second in the negative direction. That's right. Okay, and then finally and the reason why I have to press clear every time is because if I keep typing, right, the cursor doesn't reset until you press clear. Okay, burn time is 43.59 seconds. Oh, I guess that's stuff we don't have to verify. Okay. All right. So we're supposed to go to 5 minutes to the burn. So time to burn is... Time to burn. I think I need to look at this. I know this is in a checklist somewhere, but I do like just doing it. Okay, time to burn is what I'm looking for. Is it 84? Oh, let's do the checklist. Okay. I'm unsure. We got time. Checklist. There should be a checklist. Circularize the orbit. Okay. So we did that, did that, did that. Check the pad, did that, did that, did that. Check those. Oh, we got to put on the computer. Okay. I guess it's good that this is here. If I push run. Okay. Don't abandon your checklist, dummy. Okay, so computer mode to checkup. We did that. Wait for computer to load. The loading is done now because the light went out. Did that. That already had our communication with ground control. Press the reset button. Done. Verify the pad data. I did that. Okay, so then we are push clear. And then we put in 0, 1. Oh, wait, this is what we just did. Yeah, I know. I did that. I did that, so I don't need to check this. I did that before it got to me. 2.5, 2.6, 2.7. Delta Z we checked. Okay, clear. Now we go to the computer and we press the start button. There, computer is now running. It's put in our burn up here. Press 8 and 4. 8 and 4. And press readout. This is our time to our burn. 44 minutes and 34 seconds. Yes, that's the burn time, the length of the burn. That's a different thing. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. We verified all that. Okay, and we can check that 84 was time to ignition in minutes and seconds. So this is 44 minutes and 34 seconds. I just wanted to verify that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set... Oh, wait. Set event timer to 10 minutes, okay? So we're going to go over to our event timer. So we can see our event timer is running. We're going to stop that. And we're going to put this on down. And we're going to request from mission control. Nope. Yeah, we're going to do mission. No, we just do this ourselves. Cockpit functions. And we're going to reset the event timer. And that should have now turned that all to zeros. It did. And now we're going to set that to 10 minutes. You do that with the little knob by just turning it to here to increase. Minutes is all the way at the end. And you just wait for that to get to 10. And then turn it back to 0. Set that to 10 minutes. Count down. Already did that. Put that on standby. Doesn't that start? It does start the timer. I'm a little confused by these instructions. I have it on stop. Did we put it on stamp? Okay. So what we got to do now... Yes. Boy, I hope I have this right. Is we got to press readout, and when this gets down to 10 minutes, we're going to start that event timer. Now we can see right now it's 42 minutes, so we got about half an hour still to wait. So I'm going to use the mission clock here and time warp that to 38 minutes. Okay, and then we're going to press readout again. Now 1 minute and 55. No, I can't add. We got 20 minutes still to go. Oh my god. So let's time warp to 58 minutes. Maybe a little before that. 57 minutes. Some sad arithmetic happening there. Readout. Okay, 3 minutes and 4 seconds till we're at the 10-minute mark and we start this little timer. What was our... Let's get that started first. I'm losing track of what they're telling me here. Let's see. Let's read out again how far we are. 2 minutes and 34 seconds, so we can go another little bit of time here. What's our readout now? 1 minute 16 seconds. Okay, 32 seconds to the 10-minute mark. And I also have discovered that there's about a few second delay on this, so you want to actually start at 10:03. So right now I'm just going to keep pushing that button. Okay, 11, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and I'm going to put that on standby, and that starts that clock. Okay. I'm just going to read the transcript because I got a feeling I missed some stuff in this. Wait until it's 5 minutes to the burn and then enable OMS. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm at. Okay, and then I'm supposed to enable the OMS. And set this to... Yeah, okay. I know what I'm supposed to do. So that's been done. And then when that's at 0, we're going to 0 all these numbers. Okay. Okay. Select corned beef sandwich in the mission thing. There's a corned beef sandwich? I did not see that. Mission tools? Toggle corned beef sandwich. Oh my gosh, I missed that. Oh, there it is. There's my corned beef sandwich. I don't think I can interact with that. So there's a story behind that. Somebody smuggled a sandwich on board one day. So it looks like just a big... Oh no, there's slices. Oh wait, can I? I can't interact with... Oh yes, you can. It floats. Look at that. There, now we can see the whole sandwich. Sweet. Okay, I think we need to get rid of it though. I don't think we need a corned beef sandwich floating around. There we go. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Where are we at? 8 minutes and 18 seconds if I did all that right, which I probably did not do. So, time warping again. Time warping again. I'm going to stop a little bit before 5 minutes. Oh, maybe not. Because I might need to do... Yeah, let's stop. Okay, so I gotta enable OMS. Let's get rid of that. That is turning that on. No? Oh, it's been on this whole time? Oh my gosh, shouldn't have been. Put this on platform. To say we're gonna, that's the autopilot. And we're gonna put this on SEF, which stands for, and I do like this, sharp end forward. That puts the craft in a prograde direction. And there's also a BEF, which is blunt end forward, which I really like. Okay, set SC. Yeah, I set that to SEF. Roger, will do. Did that. Burn will be prograde using the forward thrusters. Translate back to SEF to lower apogee at perigee. Yes, that makes perfect sense. So I got to translate backwards because we're pointing forwards. 5 minutes to periapsis. Prepare for the burn. If you need to wait for the next one, you can do... Yeah, okay, I know. We can. If we miss it up, it's not a big... If we miss our chance, it's not a big deal. Oh, Roger, let's circularize the orbit. Okay, so we're all good. We're ready to go. We got still 3 minutes... and 55 seconds on the mark. And there's again feet. We've got to go backwards. That's why it's telling us F. So that's going to be pushing the N key. Notice that there is an up component, but notice that it is changing because we are not in the right spot for doing our burn just yet. So these should come out pretty close to 0 by the time we're ready to do our burn. And if they don't, then we'll fix that too. Okay, I can time warp a little bit. Okay, that is 1 minute. Okay, let's stop that. 28 seconds. Okay, we're ready. These are coming close to 0. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm just holding the N key. You can see these numbers going down. And I want to make all these zeros. So I do like the way these orbital maneuvering works. It's pretty neat. Okay, that's that. I also have to go a little bit to the left. That is the J key. And I got to go a little up. That's the I key. There we go. All zeros. I wanted all zeros. Orbit is circular within mission parameters. Thank you very much. Great job. Main objective is complete. Not bad. The next item on our flight plan is to start preparing for that retrograde burn. Okay, let's actually, before I continue on with that, I want to see how I did. Because if I bring up... Sorry, I do have to come back here. Mission tools, and I bring up the data forms, catch-up pad again. Back to here. Okay. Remember, we are aiming for an apogee of 73.7 and a perigee of 73.7. Let's see how close we come. Now, I could go into the orbit view and look, but I can actually do it from here, which I like much better. Is right here, you can see here, there's 98 is what is our current apogee. So we just need to clear this. And put in, let's give ourselves some room so we can see everything. 9, 8, and readout. And our current is 73.7. That's exciting. Okay, and then if I clear that and put in 99, that is our current perigee. 73.5. I'm happy with that. Do the sandwich thing during re-entry. Alex wants to see if the sandwich is going to bounce around. I'm kind of curious now myself, so maybe I will do that. Okay, so we are in... There is an orbit view, by the way. You can push F3, and there's your orbit view. And you can actually see... It says apoapsis and periapsis. Probably because at some point in this game, you do go to the moon. And they probably just didn't want to change the names. Oops. F6. There we go. Okay, we wish to splash down in the Atlantic, so our retrograde burn should be on the west coast of the U.S. Using the orbital cursor on the orbit view, F3, press C to toggle the orbital cursor, then drag the slider so its position is over the coast. Oh my gosh, this is new. Okay, so, sorry. Get the orbital cursor. Press C. Okay. And then drag the slider so its position is over the west coast. Oh, is that this? Oh, neato. Neato. So, I guess around here? Is that like a... Oh, no, it's a... Okay, now I can see it much better. Now, when they say the west coast, do they mean there or do they mean there? I'm going to go with the actual... I'm going to go with where I had it. There. That's pretty neat. Didn't know about that. Okay, roger. So what's that say? Orbital pointer. Okay. Press C to toggle the overcurrent, then drag. I did that. Roger. Still looking at map view, we will time scale until we have passed the orbital cursor before proceeding. This is because we want to have a full orbit of preparation time for the entry. Press Roger when you have passed the orbital cursor. Okay. So I guess I start... Where's our ship? You can see actually a Gemini here is actually already in orbit. But... a little faster. That's, I think, for some future mission. Okay, we are past the orbital cursor. Roger. Then get back to cockpit view and request that our retrograde burn should happen at the orbital cursor. Press Roger when you have done so. Now, I'm looking at this orbital cursor. It's moved, of course, because the Earth has rotated. You know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to assume that they know what they're doing and not get in there and... Okay, so request that our retrograde burn should happen at the orbital cursor. Press Roger when done. Retro at orbital cursor. Boom. Mike, time to retro has been updated to 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 24 seconds. Please double check with Core 19 and make adjustments if needed. Okay. So, back to here. Clear that. 19. Readout. 84 minutes right on the button. Well, it took me 24 seconds to get here. That's 1 hour. Yep, I'm going to confirm that. We should now have a retrograde burn time. We will start the retrograde checklist 30 minutes before ignition. Okay. So I can time warp then. Oh my gosh. Oh, somebody wants the sandwich too. So let me get the sandwich. I can do this. F6. C. And, oh wait, it's in here. Mission tools. And cockpit functions. And get corned beef sandwich out. We're going to see if this can be a G-meter indicator for us. I'm assuming this is why this is here. Okay, we got to do the retrograde checklist at 30 minutes. So we're going to clear all this. I did that, and I should reset the computer. So we'll do that too. Okay, that took away all those numbers. Okay. Let's... I just want to queue up that retrograde checklist. This one. Pre-retro. Okay. 7. Okay, how long? 82 minutes. So we want to start this in at 30. So in about 50, let's add another 50 minutes to this. So that would be 23. If I did all that math right. Maybe I'll stop a little bit before that. Oh, then I did good. Nuclear space education is saying within 1 nautical mile is considered circular, so I'm going to call that a win. Now I'm hearing propellants. Yep. I'm assuming... I think that's just sound effects. I got worried. I heard that's like just that noise. 30 minutes, so another 13 minutes. So let's go to 24 on the mission clock. That noise. I don't think it's using propellant. Readout. 30 minutes and 49 seconds. I think we're close enough. Roger. Okay, let's do the checklist. Right? Like, how close are we now? 30 seconds. Let's just do it. Okay. Light brightness to up. I think I already did that. Let's just check to be sure. But there. Full brightness. Do the amber red test. Hello, sandwich. Okay, amber right here. So everything should be amber, and then everything should be red. Red and green. Oh, we're here. We're 30 minutes from retrograde. Proceed with the... Yeah. Okay. Going through the checklist now. Everything should be red and green. We are. We're all Christmas tree. Okay. Next. Left panel. All circuit breakers should be closed. Closed is the up position. This one's not closed, but I see it just going to tell me to close it, so close this. Retrograde, or squib, retro power, we're going to arm that. That's for our, yep, that's for firing, I think, the retro rockets. IGS platform to butt end first. I'm going to call that butt end first. Butt end first, we're on butt end first. Event timer to 20 minutes. Oh boy, this sandwich is going to be in my way, isn't it? Event timer to... Okay, let's stop that. And go to here and 0, reset the timer. And set that to 20 minutes. If you recall, in Mercury, there was also like time to retrograde, but the astronauts, like, this is far more versatile, obviously. Giving the astronauts, that's on stop, that's on down, that's good. Okay, we are over here. Secondary O2 shut off. Oh, no. Get rid of that. Where's my dot? There's my dot. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah. I know. This is what we turned off. We're going to turn that back on again. There we go. That's secondary oxygen. On the overhead panel, all circuit breakers should be closed except... So closed, I'm assuming, is the up position. Except... Oh, they liked what it was. Control lights is needed. Suit fans to number, it's already on that. Radio antenna select to re-entry. Voltmeter to battery test. Battery test. And I'm assuming, although it doesn't say it, I'm assuming they want you to test the batteries to make sure that they are working. So I'm going to do that. This is... That's test 1. Battery 1 is working. Turn that back off. Battery 2 is working. Battery... Well, I turned it the wrong way. Battery 3 is working. And battery 4 is working. And of course, these are the batteries we'll be on once we lose our adapter module at the back, which will happen shortly after we do our retrograde burn. Actually, no. We lose it before that. Yes, we do. Okay. Because the retro rockets is under that. Okay, put this back on the common bus. Done. Right panel, circuit breakers, all closed except Calib open. Okay, I don't know what that is, but go with that. And then there's this Gemini power stuff, which is not relevant for this mission, but I assume will be at some point. Open up our standby oxygen. And then at 20 minutes to retrograde, which is about 6 minutes from now, we're going to start our event timer. Okay. Ah! Calibrator. So what's the I don't know what the calibrator calibrates. Okay, what do we got? 20 minutes. I could look this stuff up, but I just don't. Okay, I've lost track of where I am. You don't want me to lose track of where I am. We got, okay, over 5 minutes, so let's go forward, say 4 minutes on this. So let's go to 34. Yeah, it's on platform. We're butt end forward. We're good. Okay. Readout. 1 minute and 32 seconds. Until, not to the burn, but until I start the timer. Time warp a little bit. $50 seconds. So I gotta switch this to standby. 24 seconds. We'll wait this naturally now. Oh, sorry. I'll read that in just a second there, Nuclear and Space Education. 13 seconds. 5, 4, 3, and I'm going to switch it. There we go. Okay, sorry. What's that? Your PP of your pressure of CO2 is very high. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that's not good. So how do I deal with that? There's probably a checklist somewhere for that, right? If your carbon dioxide is high. I don't know. Pull the second ring on the left. Okay. These rings up here. Oh, recirculate the cabin air. Is that what this one is, or this one? The snorkel? Or that I'm pointing at the right one? That will hit the cabin recirculation through the suit loop. Okay, I think that's the first ring, though. Are these moving? Am I convinced myself that the needle's going down? Okay, I'm going to do that. Thank you. Thank you. The first one. Okay, where are we at? 20 minutes. Yep, I did that to standby. I did that. Computer to reentry mode. And then wait for OBC to load the module. So we're loading our reentry program. Okay. No problem. You know, I remember seeing that in one of the tutorials, how to deal with that. So our CO2 is definitely going down. And then I guess when it gets down to the bottom, we can put it back up again. So it's just taking the cabin air and flushing it through the suits, I'm assuming. I'm assuming. Okay, let's see. We have to wait for this program to end, so let's time warp to that. Okay, cabins, the O2 seems good, so I'm going to take the liberty of closing this. Still waiting for the program to load, though. So a little more time warping. Green light goes out when the program is loaded. There we go. And we are to put this, take the, load module, and then press the start button. Boom. Start. Okay, checklist complete. Roger, then run the 256 seconds to retro checklist. Okay. That's that one. And actually, while I'm at it, because I know this happens real fast now, I'm going to put the 1 minute to retro, because all this stuff happens really quick. When running the checklist, follow the event timer marks and complete the checklist. Press Pro on the last step. I don't know what Pro is. Okay. So 256, we got to wait to 4 minutes and 16 seconds. I love the 256. I mean, somewhere there is 1 byte of clock. There is 1 byte of information in some program that require this to only happen at the 256 second mark, I'm assuming. Oh, it used to be called Pro. They mean Roger. Oh, okay. Thank you. So this used to say Pro. Okay. What do we got? We got to wait till 4 minutes and 16 seconds. So we shall do that. I'm looking at our event timer. Let's not go too fast. I'm still debating whether I should be stowing away this sandwich, but we'll leave it there for now. I don't see a way of nudging it or anything. Okay, 18, 16 seconds. Okay, let's do this. So, at 4 minutes, event timer, 416 Pro. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All those lit. We turn on our batteries. I'm just going to do them from here. Those are the batteries. So those are the batteries in the capsule. We open up the valves for our RCS, because that's what's going to be controlling us once we lose our... Keep wanting to say service module. We're going to monitor our RCS fuel. So that goes right there. And actually, it's monitored right here, too, which is nice. Our radio to continuous, I guess. FDIL to... And I know that it says 2. Sorry. 6. There we go. It says the 2, but I think they mean this one. Attitude control here. Rate command on... Yep. Rate command reentry for our attitude control. Acme mode to... I did that. Oh, no, I didn't. That one. Control power OAMS off. So turning off the OAMS system. Closing those valves. So now we're on RCS. Power RCSA. Acme, I think, is the automatic attitude control. And then press the retro attitude button, which is this one. So go to retro attitude. And things don't seem quite right here, do they? And then press RCS. And then attitude, hold to the retrograde attitude. So I do not think this at no way feels right. I'm gonna roll this too. So, oh, here we go. Maybe if we just roll it. Oh no, the planet, the black is Earth. I always find that confusing. You know what? I'm gonna put this on mix. I find this easier. So the indicator should tell us. I'm gonna roll so the Earth is down. There we go. Now this is making sense. And we should be pitched down 20 degrees. Whoa. That's not 20 degrees pitched down. Yeah, I think that says 20 degrees down, so I'm just going to go for it. I'm assuming the big line's 30. So I'm going to ignore this line. Just go right there. Okay, I'm done that. Oh, I'm doing the same thing over here. Put this on attitude. And then over here, we are turning off cooling pumps. And then start the 1 minute to retro checklist. How far? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, go, go, go. I'm behind the times here. Hold retrograde attitude, I'm doing that. Separate these, separate. Boom. 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 Oh my gosh. At 30 seconds, arm that. I just noticed I'm only at 10 seconds. Too much time talking. And I know as soon as this starts burning, I gotta switch F6. Gotta switch this to up. Arm the squibs. Arm. Oh my god. There we go. Push this. I did terrible. I did terrible. Hopefully this will be good enough. I already did that. Wait for retros to fire. Vent timer up. Oh, I did that too early. No, I didn't. At 1 second, push the manual one. Just in case they didn't, I guess. Manual fire retro push. I did that. And then at T plus 30 seconds, which... Am I... Oh, no, I put it to stop. Ah, I only switched up. It is... Oh, my gosh. Okay. This might be coming up in the chat. Okay, so my timer there is all messed up. IGS platform. Oh, and I've messed up this too. IGS platform to BEF. It is. Jettison the... Boom. More squibs to be there. And I don't think I did. Start post retro checklist. Oh my god. Well, I think we're going down, but I think I did do a rather botched job of that. Yeah, I missed the squibs. Okay, start retro checklist. Okay, here we go. Complete the 1 minute. Oh my god, I already did that wrong. So I'm putting up the 1 minute one just again, just to... Adapter is separated. Roger, adapter separation. Retros are firing. Follow the checklist. Retro jettison. Okay, this is it. We are soon entering the atmosphere. Doing great. Time flies when you're in space. Okay, so I did all that. Okay, good luck with reentry. If you feel you have the time and control, perform some slight RCS movements to ensure jet temperatures are good. Like this? Yeah, we do have slight RCS movements. I don't know. Roger. See you outside. Or see you inside. Now, I'm supposed to be doing also the post-retro jettison. Oh my golly gums. Okay. So, squibs to safe. These guys to safe. This to mode 2. This set knob, I don't know quite what that does, but it's okay. Oh, turn off. B RCS. There's two. I guess we're only going to go on one set of thrusters. Boost insertion control 1 down. It's over this way. Okay. Oh, these are all they're all things I don't need anymore. Hydrogen heaters, yep. Because there were cryogenic fuel on this thing, but that's all gone, so there's no reason having those on, the heaters anymore. Fuse, OEA, yep. OAMS systems are gone, so we're just turning that off. Fuel cells, turning those off. Tape recorder, I guess, turning. Again, turning fuel cells off. And these are all the individual stacks. Turning this to computer. And arming. This is how I screwed up last time, is I forgot to arm some squibs. These are the squibs for the landing bag. I'd like to have that. Take note of retrofire DD. Yes, I got to keep an eye on this number. Start the entry checklist. Okay, and we will start the entry checklist too, which is that one. At plus 1430, which is now completely messed up because I didn't switch this switch enough. 170 degrees roll, horizon at the top of the window. Yeah, I'm going to ignore this. We're ignoring this. So I'm going to keep it the way it is right now. It'll sort of take care of itself. So just to kind of explain, and this took me a long time to figure out. So right now we're in what's called the heads up position, because our heads are pointing up, the Earth is below us. And if I roll the vessel, I think I have lots of propellant, right? I have lots of propellant, so I feel comfortable doing this. If I roll the vessel around the other way, we'll be in the heads down position. We have time before we're entering the atmosphere, so we have time to flaff about with this. You have crossed the interface. Okay, maybe we don't have time to flaff around. Okay, we are starting to experience some atmospheric drag. Okay, might roll it back then. But now we're in the heads down position. And in the heads down position, the capsule is shaped in such a way that it's actually generating lift. And so this will actually get you to carry further from your landing spot. If you're in this orientation, and if you're in the heads up position, you generate more drag, and that will get you to to fall faster, but of course pull more G's at the same time. So you can control the amount of G's you're experiencing, and you can control where your landing spot is to some degree by just rolling the craft forward and up. Now this number here, once it starts counting down, is our distance to our landing site. And it'd be really nice if we can make this a 0. Click the sandwich for good luck. Good luck, sandwich. Oh, clearly the sandwich did not move while we did our retrograde burn. No, it should have like come to the back of the thing. So I think the sandwich is just in... There's no G-forces simulated on the sandwich. I think I started that burn late. So I think I want to pull G's. So I think I should be oriented the other way. I think I should be in the heads up position and try and get down a little quicker. I can tell there's not that much atmospheric drag yet because I do have some additional attitude control beyond just simply rolling it. Okay. I'll keep it that way. And what we're waiting for is for these numbers to start ticking. Maybe I'll give a little bit of time warpy. Oh, we're starting to get some... Okay, building up, hold tight. This will be a different type of ride. Roger, can't wait for some fresh sea air. Okay. But I'm not seeing these numbers. Maybe something's gone wrong. These should start counting down. Roger. Now I don't have lateral translation or attitude control anymore. The only thing I can do is roll. I'm not pulling many G's, so the air is still pretty thin. Let's close all these. These are annoying me. Wow. That was well, we're going in the right direction. We're going in the right direction. Don't forget the chutes. Yes, that's very important. The chutes don't go automatically. They go manually. The drogue... You know what? Let's bring up that landing checklist. Let's not mess about. So when the 40, this light up here goes, that's when we deploy our drogue. And then when this light goes, we deploy our main. But we have to do it. Okay, how are we doing here? Still no G's. So, or very little G's. Oh, I got messed up with this timer switch because I had a middle position between up and down. Okay. You think flip heads down? Doesn't that get me to carry further? If I flip heads down? Okay, I'll flip heads down. Oh, there, we got some numbers. No, no, no. We are approaching our landing site quick. So isn't heads up more drag? There is a bug report for the inverted lift vector See, yeah, I remember reading, or in the tutorial hearing about this inverted lift vector, and I'm assuming that's what this line is. I don't know. But I can see here we're going to be overshooting our spot. So I want to be in the high drag setup. So I think I should stay heads up. Isn't heads up high drag? Yeah, so I'm going to stay the way we are. But you can see here we're only 50 nautical miles. We did the burn late because I forgot to turn these stupid squips on. So we are about to overshoot our landing spot. Now, in all hopefulness, do I still have an orbital view? I do. This was our landing spot. Isn't that a little tight? Kind of tucking it in like that. I kind of feel more comfortable coming out here. Well, the heck with you guys. I'm flipping around. I don't like this landing by islands and stuff. What kind of foolishness is that? I'm flipping. I'm flipping. We're picking our own landing spot. Oh, it makes heads up lift as well. There's some sort of bug. Okay. Okay. Well. Oh, now we're starting to get some G's. But I mean, I'm just looking at this. I want to carry myself out here. Ship will find us anyway. Okay. And now we're pulling some G's. Oh my gosh, and this is just the first mission of the campaign. I didn't realize it would be a full up and down type of experience. Looking at the G's here, still just a little over 2 G's. We're giving up on being anywhere near our landing spot. And you can actually even get this to the point where you start going back up again. In fact, isn't this vector in space? Aren't we going up? Aren't we actually increasing in altitude right now? I think this is telling me I'm increasing in altitude right now. Skipping along the atmosphere. Okay, let's play with this. Let's do another roll. This should increase my G's if I do this. I mean, you can't skip across the atmosphere forever, obviously. Pretty soon, you are losing velocity through all this. Eventually, you're going to go down whether you like it or not. Definitely got some downness now. Now, I don't know if you can kill yourself by pulling too many G's or not, but now our G's are really climbing. I don't know if I can kill myself doing this or what the deal is. Oh, this is probably a little scary. Like, oh my god, we are pulling a ton of G's. We are pulling so many G's. I'm flipping it the other way. Like, we're 14 G's. That's ridiculous. We should be graying out or something. Okay, it's going back down again. Oh my gosh. Okay, G's are coming under control now. Read. One, what? I don't know what that was. Oh, we're going down. We're going down. Just wait, I gotta get ready. Sorry. Yes, I read you, but I gotta get ready for some stuff here. 40, it's lit. Let's just push the drogue chute now and do the rest later. Drogue chute. There. This should be off or on or what? Acme. Okay, Acme. I just did that. Bring back our D-rings. Clear, sure, I see. Wow, I think we got some broken up communications. I hear you 1 by 5. Can you repeat? Okay, we have contact. Follow the landing checklist and prepare for drogue release. I already did that. Roger, great to see you. We have a visual. Welcome home. Roger, performing landing checklist. There goes the drogue. Roger, drogue, prepare for main. Okay. And I'm gonna look. I always want to look out the window. Yes, it's there. Okay, so the next is at 10.4 or 10,400. Is it 10.4? 10.5? Something like that. Okay, I did this. 10.6. Closing RCS valves. Changing O2 high rate. Okay, 10.6 illuminates. We're going to press our parachute button. So that's this button. So we're okay. Whew. Whew. If the G's get too high, I think the capsule in real life would disintegrate. I think so. Now, I did do an experiment where I took this in pointy end first, and that did not go well. That just ended the game right there. So, but I don't know if, yeah, there's obviously a G limit to the capsule, and there's a G limit to the pilot inside. I think we got up around 15. I think that's probably ridiculous. Yeah, Game Sandwich doesn't have physics, other than you can make it spin around. Where's our altitude? Oh, we're getting close, so I should pay some attention to our parachutes. Now, it's supposed to go at 10.6. But there, I think we just passed 10.6 and the light hasn't come on, so I'm going to pay attention to the light. I've noticed this every time I've done this. It's not until you get very close to about 10,000 feet that light comes on. 16. I got to 16 G's. Oh my gosh. 15 G's will blow the craft up. Oh, 16 blows the craft up. Maybe I was really close then. Maybe I almost died there. Because I was flapping about too much. So you gotta be a little careful. Oh, there we go. That's the main. That's the main. We just did that. And landing attitude. Okay, so landing attitude right here is this one. On their way, not too far. We'll see you soon. They're always there. Is this one, and it's interesting with the Gemini. Roger. If I go outside, like right now, we're in this orientation. See, there's our right there. And if I come out, if I go back into here and go to landing attitude, and now go back out and show you. Now look at, see, we're sideways. That's what they want you to do. Okay. After main deploy, fuse. We got more fuses to turn off. Off. Yeah, landing at it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Acme bias power off. Up here. Wah. Other way. Off. RCS heaters off. Where's our RCS heaters? Over here. Off. Scanner heater. I'm assuming HTR is heater. Yeah, it says heater up there. Turn the computer to pre-landing. And then turn it off. And then turn the platform off. And turn the gyros off. And turn... See, we're just turning stuff off now, really. More fuses up here to turn off. Again, RCS off. Off. Acme controller 1 off. Off. Oh, toggle the D ring. Okay. There, they should be gone now. Oh, gravity's not working on this at all. It's still floating. Check. All right, so we are at, what's that, 400 feet, just about? Oh, what I think, of course. That makes so sense. Nuclear space, I'm reading this wrong. I'm thinking this. Yeah, what I thought. Yeah, this is for, like, 10 point, yeah, I understand now what you're saying. I was at 1,600. This is, when this is at a 1 and this is at a 16, that's 16,000 feet. Right? Yes. So this is thousands now. Am I right? Am I an idiot? Yes, that's the problem. At 3,000 feet, 2,000 feet, 1,000 feet. I just didn't know how to read this. Okay, okay. And there is a post-landing checklist too, right? Post-landing. I don't know if we'll get to that or not. It might end by the time we have splashdown. It does that quite often. And we do have our, we have to have our mains. We would be plummet. Oh, we can't see. We can see our ship though. I'm putting the sandwich away. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. Oh, okay. Oh, is that the little... That's what this is supposed to be telling you? I'm just getting in the chat. Is that supposed to be now into the hundreds and stuff of feet? Anyway, we're just about there. See what it does with splash. So despite all the craziness, we're here. We're down. We did it. Mike splash. Here, just resume. We can go through the rest of this. Roger. Okay, that was great. I think we're done. I'm not... Oh, indeed it was. MCC, we have splashdown. Everything is good. This checklist is just jettisoning the parachute and then turning stuff off. Roger, welcome home. Hope the boat floats, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of happy faces down here. Can't wait to see you guys. Thanks. I believe the score of first has increased to 4-1 now. I think that's in reference, yes, to the abort we had to do last stream with the Mercury capsule. Yes, indeed, you beat me 3-1 in Project Mercury. I have not... Okay, I'm losing track of the competition. These guys are like Gimli and Legolas. I bet you haven't. I'll see you both soon. This is MCC signing out. Recovery will take over. Transmission ends. Okay, that feels like the end, doesn't it? It sure does. Okay, so we're going to end our session. All right. That was actually a lot longer than I thought. I thought the first campaign was just going to be a little bitty guy. But it turned out to be relatively significant. So we got the next one here. I can't get it done now. Is to walk in space. So this is going to be a preview. Walk in space. Extravehicular activity. EVA, aka spacewalk, is mandatory in Project Apollo, where astronauts will need to leave the spacecraft and walk on the moon. This mission is designed to support this and learn how you are able to work outside the spacecraft in orbit. Oh my gosh, that is exciting. But you know what I'm going to have to do, looking at the time of the stream, is I'm going to have to put that off until next week. So in the meantime, I'm going to thank everybody in the chat. I'm going to thank everybody that's watching this at a later date. And of course, and as always, an extra special thank you to those that support this channel directly, either through Patreon or through YouTube, and also to those that just engage with these videos and do the likes and the subscribes and the comments. And if you hit the bell, I guess you can do that too, although I'm not quite sure what it does. But in the meantime, have yourself a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody.